Hey, it's Tyler from ActiveBeat, and I'm picking up some quinoa on my next grocery run. Should you get some too? I think so, but tune in to find out if it's right for you. Quinoa is actually pretty amazing. It's been a popular grain in Andean cultures for thousands of years, but it's become particularly popular across the world, seeing prices triple between 2006 and 2011. So here are 5 things you need to know about quinoa. Number 1. What the heck is it? Quinoa is known as a pseudo-cereal, and no, I'm not talking about cereal as if it's a box of breakfast cereal. Cereal is a type of grass from the monocot family Poaceae, things like rice, wheat, and barley. So tack on pseudo and you've got pseudo-cereal, any kind of non-grass that is used much in the same way as cereals. So quinoa is a pseudo-cereal, but so is chia, bread nut, wattle seed, and buckwheat. Number 2. Protein party. Quinoa is full of protein compared to other cereals and pseudo-cereals, and this has largely factored into the boom in popularity of quinoa around the world. 100 grams of quinoa will give you roughly 14 grams of protein, while 100 grams of rice will give you about 2.6. That's significant. Number 3, quinoa is gluten-free. The popularity of quinoa has also skyrocketed as more people are looking for foods to include in their diet that are nutritious but also gluten-free. Quinoa is a great diet staple for people who suffer from celiac disease or are gluten sensitive. When it comes to preparation, there are a few things you should know about quinoa. Firstly, you can store quinoa for up to a year in airtight containers in the dark. When it comes to preparing quinoa, you are going to want to wash it thoroughly, as quinoa naturally has a bitter coating of saponins that can taste a little bit soapy. Even if your quinoa comes pre-rinsed, it's worth it to grab a mesh strainer and run it under cold water and give it a good wash. And last but not least, how should you eat your quinoa? Well, options abound, and it's up to you to experiment. Here are some ideas for starters. Keep it simple, make quinoa into a side for dinner or into a nice salad, but you can do way more. You can make quinoa with oatmeal, quinoa cookies, granola, quinoa fruit and nut bars, quinoa burgers, stir fry, chili. Talk about versatile. So that's quinoa in a nutshell. Did we leave something out? Do you do quinoa? We want to hear about it, so add your voice in the comments. If you haven't joined the ActiveBeat team, don't forget you can always subscribe and share. We'd love to have you. That's all for now. Until next time.